Hi there. For a number of years now we have had a financial crisis. It's a little bit like cats fighting on the roof making noise at night. It's just very annoying. It's called an economic crisis and it would involve everybody. Everybody has to show austerity and all that stuff. There's all this debt flying around which is supposed to mean something, but it doesn't mean anything. It's just a game, and as part of the game we're slowly asked to use less fossil fuels because there's less fossil fuels available, and of course countries are basically cut off. In this whole mayhem and chaos, there's actually countries that want to preserve their standard of living, their way of life, exactly the way they're doing it now, which of course is stupid. So if you are US and you want to maintain your carbon intake, your oil and your coal and whatever you take in for your consumption in your cars and all that stuff, you're just stupid, you're dumb. You're basically doing it the wrong way. Because you know it's a limited supply, so you're actually saying I'm insisting on running through this supply as fast as possible. At any cost, even at the cost of a world war, by threatening Iran, because we actually want to have that oil from that country for use by American consumers. It's time, I think, to switch from what people want to what they actually need. And instead of having a third world war being ignited by, for instance, an American attack on Greek refineries because Greece refines Iranian oil, or Greek aggression towards other countries in the region because it's suddenly very poor and it cannot take care of itself because it's pushed out of the eurozone. Let's unite and use the resources that are available in that region to build renewable energy generation capacity. And one big one, I think, for that region is making methane with sunshine, which is possible. And then you can basically make liquid natural gas, which is methane, which is natural gas. Because, of course, some people get confused by names. So even e-gas of Audi in the cars is methane. It's all the same stuff. That methane can then be shipped in the usual way from the Middle East to everywhere around the world. And you have enough room in Saudi Arabia to make that. That would be smart. That would be basically making sure that you don't have to fight now and you don't have to fight ever once you get that done. Then you still have some problems, which is irrigation and let's say food production and the climate problem, not to forget. But you can solve those because you have an energy source you can do that with. But to me, really, if you are not like completely done with financial crisis and the way that it's handled right now, I don't get it. You know, you can go into the intricacies of this country owes debt to that country and whatever. Fuck, I don't really give a fuck. I just want it to be over because there is solutions. There's ways to resolve the wealth reduction that people have experienced. Even if you want to go back to a low-tech society, then give people the land, teach them how to grow stuff. Don't keep it in the hand of the bankers. You know, I saw an article that students in some American cities are living in huge houses in the suburbs because those houses are virtually worthless and people are paying them probably to keep an eye on the property, otherwise somebody comes in and takes out the copper pipes and all that stuff. You see, there's plenty of wealth, let's say endowing or whatever word you can use, resources around. You know, you have homeless people, but they came out of a home, so put them back in homes. Who gives a fuck? It's about resource management. That's also what Wall Street, Occupy Wall Street is about. But I think it's important to point out that it's really like somebody's drilling holes in the wall next door, and he's going on for years now, and you just don't know what the fuck. No, it's not helping. It's not useful. It's not constructive. Nobody gets better. Well, he can hang more pictures on the wall or whatever he's doing, or he's happy drilling. That's it. European leaders, they go from, well, okay, well, we were in the swimming pool and the water all started flowing this way, so now we're going to stand over there where the water isn't, and then it's going to flow back, of course, because it's a banking system that has a mind of its own. It's a fascist. I believe the right word is fascist world that we're moving into, where companies control everything. even whether you get healthcare or not. You know, you're basically serving in a company. That's not natural. You're not supposed to be cattle on a farm. That's not natural. You're supposed to be one of the many people that interact and take care of themselves, but that's simply impossible. Why? Because there's this carbon conveyor belt that's like a buffet of and it goes to everybody, so that's good for everybody. But next to the buffet of it's like a sushi belt. Like sushi comes by, most of it goes to everybody. Everybody enjoys the oil, of course, but the bankers sit to the side and they eat some sushi every now and then, but they don't do anything else. They don't do anything for that. And there's oil companies sit by the side, and lots of officials sit by the side of that conveyor belt, because they get the tax on the oil from the people, so they don't have to work, they don't have to do anything for that sushi. And these lazy assholes, they're simply happy doing that, eating that. And that's why they want to keep the whole conveyor belt going, because they have to waste, let's say, 90% in order to get that 10%. Let's stop that. That's just insane. It's completely insane. And the fact that there are solutions, I think, makes it even more insane. Then it becomes criminal. So if you have a government that says we have all, like Ireland or something like that, we have all this ocean around us, and it's all these waves with all that energy in there, but we're not going to use that. And we have wind, of course, it's blowing through our ears, cannot fight it really, but we have no air, we don't make any turbines ourselves, we're not going to do that. That's criminal. That's not a government. Governance means governing. There's probably has a meaning somewhere in the dictionary or something. You can look it up. But so what you have in the government is assholes, selfish pricks, and assholes. So my advice is, if the cats keep fighting, neuter them. If the guy keeps drilling, cut off his electricity. And if your government is full of assholes, get rid of it.